Hello, student programmers. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of server-side rendering with NextJS. You'll learn how to enhance your web applications with dynamic content, generate pages at build time, and handle different paths dynamically. We're going to cover get static props, get server-side props, and get static paths, key functions in NextJS for data fetching and page rendering. Additionally, we'll discuss error handling using get initial props to ensure a robust and user-friendly experience. This knowledge is incredibly useful for creating efficient, scalable web applications. Now, let's dive into the code. In our code example, we start by importing necessary hooks and components from React and Next.js. Then, we define a functional component homepage that takes props for static content, server-side content, and static paths content. This setup allows us to render different types of content on our web page, showcasing how server-side rendering works in Next.js. The getStaticProps function is used to fetch data at build time. This is where you would typically fetch and pass data to your page that doesn't change on every request. We simulate fetching data from an API and return it as props to our page. If there's an error during fetching, we handle it gracefully by logging the error and returning an error message instead. Get server-side props works similarly, but is called on every request, making it suitable for fetching user-specific data or data that changes frequently. Again, we simulate fetching data and handle any potential errors. Get static paths is a bit different. It's used for dynamic routing and is necessary when you have dynamic pages and want to pre-render them at build time. In our example, we simulate fetching a list of paths that we want to pre-render. Finally, get initial props is an older Next.js feature for fetching data and performing actions before the page is rendered. It's used for error handling in our example. If there's an error during its execution, we catch it and set the appropriate response status code, showcasing good error handling practices. Through this example, you've learned how to utilize get static props, get server-side props, and get static paths in a Next.js application, enabling different data fetching strategies for optimal page rendering. We've also covered basic error handling to improve the robustness of your application. These concepts are fundamental in creating efficient, scalable, and maintainable web applications. They ensure extensibility by allowing your application to grow and adapt to new requirements over time. Reusability is highlighted through the modular nature of Next.js functions, making components and data fetching logic easily reusable across different parts of your application. Lastly, efficiency is achieved by optimizing data fetching and rendering strategies according to the needs of each page. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't worry if you missed anything. We've added a link to the source code in the description. If you found this video to be helpful, please like and subscribe for more of the same. Thanks again. And remember, we're always learning, so keep coding, keep exploring, and keep building amazing web applications.